What's up, YouTube? I want to say, wow. I uploaded, well, thank you. I uploaded those two videos the last 2 months, and the response is insane. I'm not a huge YouTuber, whatever, and I never planned to be, but almost 2,000 views on that first video is kind of insane. And like 500 or something, 400 another one, that's really insane. So I want to say thank you for everybody who's watching and commenting and email. I got like 10 emails the last 2 days. That's crazy to me. 10 emails, everybody asking for help and all this other stuff. So first of all, thanks for reaching out. I'm pretty busy over here since I have my own school and I run my own school. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm sorry to anyone who gets like a short email. I've gotten pages and pages of emails from one person, and it's kind of crazy because I feel horrible, but at the same time I'm glad that people can reach out and talk because that's what we're here for, right? A few people told me to join Reddit. It's a lot of negativity sometimes in a lot of places, so I don't join certain places, but Reddit would be cool. If you guys all want to make a chat sometime, like a forum or something, I'm down for that too, so you guys want to talk. Anyway, a bunch of people have told me to show the stretches that I do. Someone's asked me to send like a video, fix this, to send a couple pictures. I don't want to get in trouble for like copyright infringement from Dr. Wise. And plus, like, that book helped my life. So I want this guy to get as much credit as he possibly can. So I can't send that, but I'll make a video and show you guys what I do. Okay, so let's begin. I have to look because I always look. Okay, so the first thing, well. Okay, so the first thing I do is usually the crossbody. So what you do is you lay flat on the floor. Oh, before I continue, let me reiterate what I do. So last night I couldn't do it for complications, but what I basically do is twice a day is I do meditation and stretching and trigger point release. Okay, I haven't put the magic wand in my butt yet. Sounds weird to say. I haven't had to. There were certain times where I felt like the pee sensation was really bad, that I wanted to, but I never did it. But I'm getting used to. I'm getting used to myself, so I know what triggers and what doesn't trigger me. But nervousness always triggers me. So I've been really nervous recently, so I feel like I have the pee feeling. But the stretching helps beyond belief. So I'm gonna show you. Probably do one video of stretching and a short video about release. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so what I do is the first one I do is I lay flat on the floor. Oh, can you guys see? Okay, so lay flat on the floor and you take your leg up and you just go on the side like this. Okay, so I feel it. I usually feel it in here, right next to my groin area. I push this down, so I push this down to the floor. Okay, I don't just let it loose. I force it down so you feel the stretch usually here and then all the way down through here. Not that much here, but usually here, okay? So I hold it for 30 seconds. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 30 seconds. Put it back up, cross it, and then I do the other side. Okay, so if you guys can see, like this, put it down, and then I cross. Well, that's not a very flattering camera angle, but put this leg down, put your back down on the floor, and then push your leg down. Okay? So that's the first one I do. Okay? Next one I do is I put both feet up, and I push it down. Okay, so I push this downward. Okay, usually I have my girlfriend to push my leg here, and it feels crazy. I feel like it's so tight. It's gotten much better within the last 2 months. I have like 50 days, but it feels insane. And I also have my girlfriend massage these points here I don't know. I don't want to look. Okay, so in between the leg, there's a trigger point around here. This area. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a trigger point around, like, I guess 3/4, at least for me. So right here, she does a massage right there. How much time we have left? Okay, she does a massage right there on that part of the leg, and she uses her palm, and it feels like she's driving a screwdriver into my muscle. It feels so painful the first time. That's the same thing that the PT guy did. But she's been doing it almost every night for the past, I guess, like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's gotten so much better. Okay, so she does both sides. So remember, lay flat, and I touch my feet and I push down. I do that 30 seconds. I forgot to say 30 seconds, 2 times each side, the one before and these. All these exercises, all these stretches, you do for 30 seconds twice. Take your time, okay? I've had a lot of people say, I don't have time, I don't have space. This is actually a real big space, but I do it in a smaller space in my house. Listen, the amount of fucking pain that you're in right now, and you don't have time to do this, I find it insane. Take the fucking time out your day. Wake up 30 minutes in advance. Take 30 minutes out your day, or 10 minutes, or do 30 seconds each side. I'm telling you, they help so much, okay? So remember, 1, 2, all right? I mean, this one, both sides, and then this is the second one, okay? Now, next one, you put your leg down, cross your leg over your knee so it's touching, and then push down, and push your shoulders down. Oh, you heard that crack? I push this knee down, and I push this shoulder down. My girlfriend actually helps me push it down, and it should stretch around this area. Also, you might feel it in the inner thigh. Okay? Do that for 30 seconds. Up, switch, crossover, same thing. Do that for 30 seconds. Okay? So do that twice. Remember, 30 seconds each side. There's been times where I'm stretching and it feels so good that I gotta take a shit. I'm not even lying. That's the weirdest feeling, but I guess my muscles are relaxing so much. But after I usually use the toilet, I have to go pee again. I get a small trigger. It happens every day, every time I take a poop. I have to take a pee 2 more times after for me to relax. I'll explain that more later. Okay? Okay, so that's the next one. So that's the third one, okay? This is the fourth one. You take your knee, you leave this knee up, and you take this one and you pull. Okay? I feel it in here, and I also feel it here. I have a really tight muscle right here that has been tight forever. And after started doing these stretches and going to PT, I can lift much heavier. So it really, I can tell this is my trigger point here and this one here, both sides. So I know once those loosen up, I'm going to have a good day. So you have to find your trigger point, okay guys? Remember, I'm not a specialist. I'm going to repeat, I am not a specialist. I don't mind answering any questions to anybody. I'm not a specialist. I don't have any degree. All I have was headache in the pelvis and the stuff I read online. This is what I do. This is what helps me. Okay, guys? So don't say, oh, that doesn't work, blah, blah. I'm not a specialist. I just had tons. When I mean tons, I've had like fucking 30 people ask me, what do I do? So this is what I do. I know some of you guys can't afford the book or choose not to buy the book, which I think is a mistake. You should definitely support Dr. Wise 100%. You can buy the book electronically for $10 in all languages, guys. He has like six to 8 languages. Actually, I'm gonna buy 3 or 4 of them and give them to the gynecologist, not gynecologist, whatever, the urologist, right? Urologist that I went to just to teach him, because it's unfair that there's help out there and they don't know. Okay? All right. Anyway, so take this, pull it, lay flat, and pull that. I feel this here. For me, it feels super tight right here. And I have my girlfriend, she puts all her body weight and she pushes down. Okay, so I feel it here and also feel it there. Okay, pull, switch, do that 30 seconds, switch, pull, 30 seconds. Remember, pull this bitch, pull this in. You should try to touch your knee on your chest, okay? Pull it in, switch, do it 2 more times. Next, pigeon pose. Okay? Actually, this is not in Dr. Y's book. One of the people who he went to, I introduced him to the Dr. Y's book, and because of that, he was introduced to PT and is helping him. His PT gave this stretch to him. Okay? So you do pigeon pose. You put your leg across. You put your leg back. Okay, can you see that? And you sit on it. You should feel it in here. Okay? You do that 30 seconds. It feels amazing. I really love it. Remember, I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. Okay? And you can lay flat or whatever. But sometimes I put my butt down and force it. Okay? So do the other side. Oh, there's a lot of hair here. See, even if you do 10 seconds, I feel it, everything loosening up right now. Okay? Alright, cool. Next one. There's a bunch of them, guys. Okay, next. What I do is I'm really bad at this, so I always use support. You put your leg up. Put this, and you push down. I feel this shit right here. It feels so tight right here for me. And you push down. And I use this for support, okay? Okay, do that 30 seconds, and then you switch to the other side. What I do is I started with my knee on the floor, and then I realized that it wasn't stretching as much anymore. Now I lift up, and it stretches so much more. I also push this downwards, and I push this out right here this way. Try to get as much stretch in there as I physically can, if that makes sense, okay? I hate that one. Alright, next one, you do a squat. You put your legs close, you open up your foot, and then you squat down. What I do is I use my elbows to push my knees out, so I feel the stretch here. So obviously for me, here, this area, for me, that area is the tightest area, so I make sure to get as much stretch as possible. Remember, I do it when I wake up in the morning for 10 to 15 minutes, and when I go to sleep, 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes half an hour, depending how I feel, okay? So, you push downwards, you get up, and you go back down, push downwards. Okay? Woo, I'm sweating. All right, let me check the other ones. I did that. I'm not doing that yet. All right. Next, you take your legs and you tilt this way. Put your shoulders back and you tilt it down. Try to keep. What I do is I try to keep my hips like touching the ground. So this way I try to stretch these out, and then I try to stretch the inner part. Okay, does that make sense? Do that 30 seconds one side, and then do the other side 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Remember, guys, 30 seconds each side at least twice. Next one is called Cobra. You lay flat on the ground. Alright, can you guys see? You lay flat on the ground. Okay, and then you push up. And what you push up, well, you could have your legs open. Push up. So you're feeling this part here. I feel it from here all the way up. That's where I feel it. Okay? Push up this way. Okay, and you're gonna feel the stretch in your abdomen and then in the upper part of your groin. Alright? 30 seconds and you push up. I'm telling you, this one, I didn't think it was gonna feel anything, and I do feel it so much. Like, it helps it loosen up on the top. A lot of people say that they have like groin problems, like that it hurts in certain ways, and for me, my groin hasn't hurt in a while. It's really just, I always have the urination pain. Watch my groin hurt now. I feel like it's gonna hurt, but I don't have the same pain as everybody else. So, okay, squats. We did this. We did this. Okay, next one, guys, is my all-time favorite. So, I wake up with serious pain in my back right here. So for me, I usually wake up with pain here. I wake up with that pain, and then sometimes pain here. So those are my two trigger points. Okay, and I'll teach you what I do for that. But let's move this up. Okay, what you do is grab something like a chair. You cross your legs over, guys, like this. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So cross your leg over. Take a chair. You hold this side, and you stretch that side. Stretch this one. This really loosens this up. So I really focus on that stretch because for me, my back is always tight. Cross over the other side and stretch. Oh man, it feels so good. You guys don't even know. Okay, do that. 30 seconds each side. All right, next one. Okay. What you do is put your leg on something and stretch it. So like I said, for me, this is my trigger point. It shit is super tight. So I always do this to release. And it feels much better. Remember, 30 seconds each side. I also do the other side, 30 seconds. Okay? And I think that's the last one, from the book at least. Now I'm going to show you what one of my friends, when he went to the PT told him to do. I add these, not as much. The other ones I do for sure. These I add however I see fit. Okay? The pigeon toe was one of them. You do the cat, which was you bend. You see that arc? And then you bend up, bend down, and bend up. Okay? I find that really helpful. And then two of them which really help out. So what I do is take the rubber band, take anything, take a fucking rope if you have to. Don't give an excuse you don't have this so you can do it. I find this to be amazing. Okay? Whoops. Anyway, you take this, knee is bent, and you go out. Man, this feels like fucking magic. Put it back up. Go back down. 30 seconds. Put it back up. Remember, do both legs, guys. Even though you're tight one side, you still need to do it on both sides. Okay, I'm rushing to do this because I'm not making a 30-minute video. I'm just showing you guys as everybody keeps asking me. And down. Okay? I'm sweating. Anyway, that's what I do every day. Twice. I'm not gonna lie, like last night I did very bare minimums because I got home at 1:30 in the morning from drama, but and this morning I didn't do it. I'm doing it. I'm actually gonna do it properly now after I finish these videos. But do them every fucking day. One of my students, he was really fat and he had stones, gallbladder stones. He was really fat and he changed his life, and he does meditation every day plus stretching, and he goes to the gym 3 times a week, but 2 or 3 times a week. But stretching, he says, saved his life. I feel I love lifting weights. I'm not that big as you can see right now, but I really enjoy lifting weights. I was almost 200 pounds. Now I'm like 180, 175 on a good day. And I never stretched, and I think that's what happened to me. I was doing these new lifts, and one of my cousins, he won Mr. California, and he told me to do lifts a certain way, and after I did that way, I pulled this, and I didn't really go. I went to a doctor to see if a muscle was fucked up, and it wasn't. I should have gone to PT. There's a PT guy right down the street. I think I would have saved myself a lot of agony. Anyone who's going through this, I'm gonna say this, stop being fucking lazy and get the shit done, man. Start with 10 minutes. I know people hate stretching. Do it. Some guy asked me, how long does it take to feel better? Bro, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that shit for another video. This is already, how fucking long is this shit? It's 20 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna do a couple things in the next video, but those are the stretches. I know I'm going off, and I hope it helps people. I've been getting crazy fucking emails every day. People are subscribing, which I'm fucking in shock. Anyway, guys, Any questions, let me know. Sorry that I'm rambling. I'm not good at this. Yeah, take it easy, guys. Peace out.